Peace, family. Peace. Okay, so it's about that time we address these ISUPK Hebrews. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you, family, is I'm going to share my screen, okay? And I'm going to let you listen to these ISUPK Hebrews for yourselves. So you know, I'm not making anything up. Right, here we go. Screen share. Here we go. Listen to this, fam. Listen to this.
Black Ice 17.
What's going on, brother? You on live?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, that brother up early in the morning. They be on close to the lines, man. I appreciate it.
Tell me about it.
I appreciate it, man. What's going on?
Callum, I believe, is listening. He might try and call it shortly.
Yeah, man. We want them to call in. Now, what we might do, because I know we was talking behind the scenes about doing something together, what we might do to accommodate the time difference and that we both could get promotion. Maybe we push our show maybe a different day. We come in on a different day a little earlier and see if we could do it like that, you know, because this is our school, so we can do it anytime we want. So maybe we do cross the line on a different day. We still keep the Thursday, but when we do it with them brothers being that day in London or something, we do it on a different time frame so we can all get it in. What you think, cousin?
I think we could work it out, because after they catch this L, I don't want no complaints like they were tired or something.
Yeah, because that's what they're going to say. Oh, we didn't get no sleep. They had their home court advantage because they got some sleep. Start talking about that pantheism garbage or some shit.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
I'm all about the build. Let me first say big up to ISUPK.
Most High in Christ,
taking the time out to sit down with us.
Yeah, man.
Back at the Unity Conference. But again, you know, it's just about us building as a community, working out a couple different.
Yeah, that was a good interview too. You asked good questions.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You were definitely on point with the questions. Yeah,
come a bit sideways. We don't want to do the run-of-the-mill thing. I know, even though we're talking about doing this debate on the authenticity of God and Abrahamic faiths, how beneficial are they to the black community? Those are the subjects. What about their religion or whatever? I don't even know what they believe. I listened to Saraz. Saraz, that like he's like Seti's June or something.
Yeah, about to say.
You know he's gonna get clowned with that name.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So we gonna spend about 20 minutes just clowning.
We know where you got it from.
Is he Sarah or Sarah? Is it Sarah or Sarah? Because if you put them too close,
it's Ra Garvey. Yeah, that's how.
I'm like, if I slip up and call him Sarah, he can't get mad. Because they so close together. You know, we say names fast. I'm not dragging that shit out. So, hey, Sarah.
So he loves City, and he loves the Irish. That's what you're telling me. That's what I learned about this man. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, man. So we're going to have some fun with that dude.
I know you do your research. I know you're going to be on this thing, yeah.
Right.
But remember, the subject matters are the subject matters. So besides the shots fired, those subjects still need to be covered. And hopefully as well, we're going to get a good build out.
Listen.
I want a nice lively dialogue. I want it to be a panel or whatever else.
But I got a question.
Black Eyes TV's mission is to make sure that there's some good dialogue and the people get edified off of what's being said.
No, that's absolutely. But I got a question.
You know, the Callum and Sarah go. You know, I'm not even going to speak too tough on what they believe. I'm going to let that one come out in our pre-show. Yeah, you got to ask a couple of questions.
Right.
Do your thing. I don't want to speak to the brothers too.
Right.
But yeah, what we can ask, brother.
Okay, this is what I was going to ask. So now, is it strictly about the so-called Abrahamic faiths, or you understand, or is their belief system also going to be on trial? Like,
right, because that's what we want to know, what they believe in.
I want to make sure that
we're not Imam Bashir. Imam Bashir is not a good debater.
Right.
He was just on the defensive. We want to know what they believe in.
This is our thing, yeah. Just like how the format was in that, everyone will get a chance to lay out their premise unimpeded before we get into the dialogue and back and forth. So again, like I told Bashir and I told them guys, that's the time for everybody to lay out exactly what they believe or what they're holding up as a standard. And if we're talking about Abrahamic faith, yeah, then obviously you're allowed to ask, what do you think then should be replaced?
Okay, but here's a right. But what I want to add
going on.
I got you. But what I want to add and what Kadazai is saying is that the premise can't just like the debate topic can't just be that about us. It has to. They have to be willing to put theirs on the line in the debate topic. So it ain't something where. But I saw last night. See, I'm better than Bashir. I'm super smart. Big up the General Muhammad. He taught me real well how to battle.
We ain't picking up Bashir. We ain't picking him up.
Yeah, my point is,
I'm picking him up.
don't sweat. Listen, do your job. Do your job. Do your due diligence. But what I'm saying is, I saw Bashir ask that cat about his belief, and that cat sat up there and said, I don't have to tell you because my religion says I don't. He's not going to do that with us. Yeah, he has to put his on the forefront.
It was going to be easy, right, like that. And again, based on us saying about the Abrahamic faith, again, for the short and the sweet answer of it, I would say let's compare that, or if you want to bring something to the table, it's going to be African spiritual system, because I think part of the conversation is going to have to be about showing a chronological order of where things came from. And again, we're weighing up the pros and cons.
Right. So we need to see if he's pantheism, we need to see the pros and cons. He need to lay out the pros and cons of pantheism. I never have a problem with nobody attacking what we believe, but you got to give us a replacement. You got to say, okay, don't believe this.
We're definitely going to make that happen.
Don't sweat. I just want to lay it out. And you know, they can, no sweat. And make sure Sarah check it out. And when Sarah see it and listen to the show, Sarah got to defend himself. You know what I mean? Sarah should be pretty good, right, Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah's cool, and then Kalam's my man. But listen, Kalam's my man, but I'm starting to think that he got turned out when he came to New York.
Yeah, listen, I knew Kalam got turned out because he kept bigging up Timo. Remember, it was me and you, Polite, Kalam, Red Pill. We was all at Polite crib, right? He talk about that. Team Osiris, I'm in my squad in the building. Yeah, that's what it was. And stuff like that.
Gift spoiled his heart.
Yeah,
that's
he got spoiled. He got spoiled. So we need to know. So Kalam, we got to know what you rolling with. Listen, you my man, 50 grand. I drove you. He drove him home with us. After it was over, man, we took him to the hotel. We drove Kalam, took him to the hotel. We gave him a ride from New York to Jersey. I need to know what the fuck you
was there when I clowned Reggie?
Yeah.
Cool. And they got
Listen, tell him this ain't nothing he's ever experienced in his life.
And listen, no hard feelings after.
Yeah, tell Sarah we'll be cool. Maybe he'll make me call him Sarah.
I doubt it.
That shit just sounds retarded. That's a retarded ass name. Like nobody even calls Sarah Sutasetti Sarah Sutasetti. They call him Seti because nobody wants to say Sarah.
Nobody calling him Garvey.
I would be ashamed to be called Sarah. Sarah? Come on, man.
The mother of many nations.
Discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, big up to you, man.
Crazy. Crazy. Did it stop? Hello?
Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. What, you got the link? Got the link? Yeah, we're in.
I'm right here. Yeah. Sarah,
Can you guys hear me?
I hear you.
There you go.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yeah, man. Listen. You got to listen. All right, cool. Okay. All right. So you guys, where'd Black Eyes go? Okay, Titans TV just got up in the building. Okay.
Oh man, jeez. You know what? Yeah, I swear it's been a black screen on the YouTube for about at least 5 minutes now. You know,
But can you hear?
we can hear. Like when I called you in, I could hear your voice, but I'm not too sure if the audience can hear.
Okay. No, why? They had to listen anyway. It was a radio show. They had to listen anyway. So,
That's cool.
now you're here, bro. Oh, Black Eyes TV 7's gone. We got Fifth Avenue Phil on the panel. He's gonna weigh in and give his point of view. Now, Callum, you heard what was just said. Yeah? Are these people scared? Because they've now pulled out. Tazariak's pulled out of the debate. So what are you saying? You think they're scared?
Jeez, you caught me at the worst moment in time, you know. Oh man. Listen, I'm gonna holler you back, yeah. I'm gonna holler you back. I'm here, but I'm gonna holler you back. Give me one second.
Okay. So let's ask our US family. Let's ask Fifth Avenue Phil's in the building. Phil, what's your take, first of all, on that radio snippet? And second of all, do you think they're scared?
Skylight Gang.
Skylight Gang in the building.
First,
I think they're a bit apprehensive because they don't have any ammo to throw darts back at you with. So they're gonna feel more so interrogated. Yeah, you get a little beads of sweat down the brow. So yeah, they scared. They scared, but not. I don't think in a corner cowering scared, but just like wide eyed, bug eyed scared though. Like, hey, what's going on?
Okay, so he said, right? He said Bashir got, he got body bagged, right? And like I said, after I went back and forth with him on Facebook, like I did my video, I went back and forth on the Facebook with him. Okay, and then he started backing out, saying, "Oh, he didn't agree." Sound like he agreed, right? Or am I wrong there?
Yeah, because he was bringing forth premises. If he's gonna do this, we're gonna do that. So it sounds like it was some type of negotiation.
Right.
I agree that body bag trash here, Iman trash here, or the Iman got dashed here.
But the thing is,
But
right? So this is a thing for me, right? If that conversation went down between Black Ice TV, he's going to join in. He's going to join in later. So that conversation went down between Black Ice TV and the two Hebrew Israelites, right? So the only thing they said is that they want to know what we stand on and they want to know what we believe, right? So we were fine with that. You were actually fine with that. Flyer got made. Okay, the flyer was sent to them. Yeah, the flyer was sent to me. I put the flyer on the Facebook. I put the flyer on the Instagram. And then as we start talking a little bit more, he starts to say some really weird stuff, like he didn't agree to this premise. And I'm like, well, you agreed to the debate, bro. Richie said he's gonna tell the people about it, and he was like, yeah, tell them. So I don't get where he's jumping out now, because he said we lied. So my thing is now, if we lied, yeah, that's if we lied, but it doesn't look like a lie to me. That's still not reason now to back out of the debate.
I think it was just a communication gap, preliminary talks. I can't say that. Did they okay the flyer, or they just didn't say nothing?
They okayed the flyer, bro. The flyer was out. Richie sent it to Tazariak and he okayed the flyer. So the premise was on the flyer. Okay, Black Ice TV's up now. Come on, Richie. You need to defend yourself now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we were just saying, right, that when you made the flyer, can you hear me, Rich?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. So when you okay.
Go on. Sorry. I'm listening.
Yeah. So when you did the flyer, right, did you okay it? Was Tazariak okay with that flyer?
Well, did you hear the video, first of all? Did you manage to play the rest of the video?
Yeah, we played it all, bro. We played it all.
Well, again, all that needs to be understood is that once that show was over, as you hear on the show, I told Tazariak I was going to make it public knowledge that we was going to do the debate the next morning. So within half an hour of coming off the show, I sat down, put together the pre-flyer, the prequel flyer, just to let the public know what's happening. We're coming soon on it, and the basic tenets of the debate, which I also stated in their interview when I phoned in their show. Yeah, I sent it to Tazariak. He received it. I told him, share it out. He did not come to me at that point and say, wait, don't do that. Don't share it out. I don't like the flyer. I don't like what you've written on it. There was no comment at all. Yeah, I think later on that day, or yesterday, I'll look on my messenger because it's still written down. Yeah, then I've asked him, does he have any suggestions for the panel? Yeah, no, sorry, I'm skipping a spot. Before you even got to that, I put up the flyer once he said nothing. He in turn has edited that video clip that we've just listened to and put it on Facebook, where he's talking to me, he's taking the piss out of you, he's taking the piss out of Callum, yeah? After that now, I've asked him, after commenting, yeah, you guys are funny, I saw the video you put up, ha ha, he, yeah, who would you like to be on the panel? He told me I will get back to you. Still, no complaint about the flyer, No complaint about being misled or whatever talks that his stupidness is running now. Yeah. Then we've got a couple more days on. He then has hit me up on Messenger to say, remember what we said. We want to know what they believe in. Yeah. So we can make this debate because we don't want to just come from a defending position. I immediately responded back to him on Messenger by saying to him, what I will do is on the second part of the debate, which is are Abrahamic faith good for black people? I said to him, I would add in a proviso saying, if they are not good for black people, what is the replacement? And after that, I said to him, that will allow you and Qatasar to be able to go in on Sarah and Callum's position. Yeah, which again, on their show, if you was listening, I stated African spirituality. Yeah, so I gave them a title already to go in on, but I told them this. After sending to Zariak this message, this is where the radio silence begins because he doesn't get back to me for another 2 days. Yeah, I didn't hear anything from him. I tried to phone him. I sent him a message, which again is all written down, timestamp, saying, yeah, get back to me, brother. We need to talk about the debate and what's going to happen. There was no response. Right up until, when did you do your first video, Sarah?
2 days ago.
Right, so 2 days ago, in which me and you spoke, I said, we still haven't confirmed the date of the debate, and I'm still going to confirm whether or not he's happy with the extra part for question 2, which I suggested. But I told you, go ahead, make the video and speak on it. Yeah, because it should be moving forward. At this point, that's when the drama begins now, and he starts to tell me, to Zaria, that he is not happy and he feels like the people are being misled about this debate and someone's lying. In which case, now this is where you got to pick up the slack and tell me what's going on, because I'm not on Facebook, but you two are, as I understand it, going back and forth. You phoned me to tell me, yeah, Zariak's on Facebook, not happy about the situation. At this point, I'm trying to call my guy, Zariak, and he's not answering the phone. I've even gone so far as to go into the Facebook chat and type, I'm trying to reach you now. I'm trying to call you right now, which again is on Facebook. You can see it. He doesn't respond. But what he does do is he texts me and he says, yeah, you guys are misleading. I don't know about you guys' tactics, this, that, and the third. I immediately respond back by saying to him, I've written to you about the proviso, which should allow you to understand these guys' positions. So again, we can move forward with the debate. It's no big thing. We dealt with it before. And can you get back to me? At this point, he doesn't pick up the phone. He just keeps saying that he feels wrong and someone's lied, etc., etc. Then he simply goes into mode of saying to me, you know what? I don't feel like doing the debate. You guys have misled the people, etc., etc. I'm not involved. Yeah, that's the short version of it. Now, at the end of the day, he has no leg to stand on. We had a conversation from his show to me talking on Sarnetta's show where I outlaid you guys' position. I told him that we would be talking about your position. My proviso, which I wrote to him almost, if you're saying 2 days from your video, we're talking almost 4 days ago, almost a week ago, I wrote to this guy saying, look, let's add in the proviso of what will replace the Abrahamic faith. Yeah? Which is all that's needed to go in. He never got back. He never approved anything. So all this lack of integrity talk, yeah, again, chatting rubbish. This is the evidence of ISUPK cowardice. Yeah, if they didn't want the debate, say you don't want the debate. Yeah, but again, as you heard in that radio interview, they got shown nothing but love from me and Black Eyes TV from the time I met them till when I spoke to them last. Yeah, there was no problem We was all very clear on what was being said. Tazara even had the luxury of coming on your debate, yeah, of which again I invited him, yeah, not he begged to come on. I invited him to be a part of, which he did at the last minute. And again, he knew Sarah enough and had listened enough to critique what the debate was about and how he saw it. Yeah, he has listened enough to tell Bashir, no, you lost. This is how you should have said. My guy Sarah didn't give his opinion on what he believed. Like, he was listening for all of that, but suddenly now he doesn't know you. He doesn't know what the debate's about, and he never agreed to anything. So I'm baffled at why you're putting up edited clips of me calling into shows with you talking about body bags and this and that. But now all of a sudden the people's being misled and nobody knows what the true debate's about. Yeah? Bollocks. And just for the record, but anytime they can step up and we can still do this. As I told him, there's plenty of time for pre-debate talk where they can banter, go back and forth, ask their questions. But again, they opted out quickly because they knew this isn't a side English guy that they're going to be debating. They had already heard, I'm sure of it, that people like Brother Jabari, Tahaka Bay, Sarnetta, Divine Prospect, these are some of the people that was meant to come on the panel that had already agreed, yeah, to come and critique. And I know they knew that they would get their ass spanked, yeah, and bossed from London all the way back to 125th Street. That's why they didn't want it, yeah? I'll be wrong. If I'm wrong.
All right, hang on, whoa, because we got a fellow, New Yorker up in the house with Fifth Avenue. We need to get Fifth Avenue Phil in. Okay, we need to get Fifth Avenue Phil in. Fifth, what are you saying, bro?
I just think they jumped the gun with the cancellation because it was nothing to hash it out, in my opinion. There's nothing to hash it out and say, listen, I don't want to get things.
Oh, you're breaking up, Phil. Phil, you're breaking up, bro.
Yeah, so you hash it out and you say, listen, I don't want to get nothing misconstrued or I don't want to be on the defense. Then you lay out your premise. I just think they didn't want that burden to be so much on them.
Richie, mute your mic, please, if you can. Yeah, go on, Phil.
I don't think they wanted the burden to be so much on them. So, because they would have had to authenticate gods, right? And then they would have had to authenticate, how their religion did things for Africans worldwide. They see, the thing is, the only thing they got going for them is the history, but we don't have any faith system that we can call our own right now, and so it's kind of skewed. But they're gonna just stand on the historical aspect of civilizations thriving under their moral foundation.
Okay, so let's ask a question now then. So, are the Abrahamic faiths? Because that was going to be the question. Are the Abrahamic faiths beneficial for Black people? What'd you say, Phil?
I would say to an extent. It's not the totality, but it's a great foundation to start off of psychologically. I think it serves a purpose, but it shouldn't be something that's going to so-called free people from oppression. Yeah, I think that's just going too far-fetched. That has to do with people logically assessing whether they're hurting you or not. It has nothing. I pose a question for them, right? I would say, okay, I know how they would flip it, but say I'm an atheist that's a billionaire, and I feed 1 million starving Christians. To the Christians, God came and did something, but to the atheist, he's just a nice guy.
Right, okay.
And felt sorry for you.
Right.
And I would see in it because I've done things for a lot of Christians, and they come to me and they try to try to bond with me in the spiritual aspect, asking if I'm Christian, and I say no. And they'll say, "Oh, but God is working through you." That's how they're gonna flip it.
Right. Okay.
If that helps you sleep at night, and that's what it looks like. Foundation of civilizations had to do to the people in order to stop the anxiety of how they're gonna eat the next day, stop the anxiety of where they go when they die, and they can focus on a lot of other productive things like advancing civilization.
All right, hang on there, Phil. Let me get Richie back in. So, Richie, you still there? You still with us? Richie, you still with us?
I'm still here. I'm still here.
All right. So, you put in a lot of work. It seems like you put in all the groundwork, all the legwork, and it was going to be on your channel, Black Ice TV 7. So, how does that make you feel now, bro? That they just jumped out like that?
Well, bro, again, look, I'm not really bothered in the sense that there was no substance to them. So it's not like I really thought or was hinging my whole channel or effort on this debate. But at the same time, again, me and Cesario spoke like men. Yeah, he had choices. Going right back to your debate, again, he was very apprehensive about being a participant in your debate. He came out with statements like he needed to get to know who you was and all this. Yeah, he needed to confirm with his school. So when he finally came on and, was happy to voice his opinion and was lively and forthcoming about his opinion, especially in the sense that you won, yeah, and he was happy to deconstruct your argument and, as I said, show that for whatever time period, because according to him, he didn't get to see the whole first debate, but he saw enough to be able to critique you. Again, I just look at it as he had all the necessary information necessary to make a decision and, yeah, proceed with the debate if necessary. But instead, he chose to be silly about it and buck dance and be silly. And again, you see what's funny? When we go back to the original recording on his show, you hear me say, I'm going to release this to the public in the morning and get ready for the hype mill. And we all laughed about it. We all understood what that meant, that there would be some banter, there would be some back and forth. That's why as soon as I spoke to you the next day, I told you about the video. We laughed. I told you, yeah, them man will try and take the piss out of your name, ha ha ha, he. And again, you hear me clearly state, yeah, on their show, look, 2 good shots firing, but you're going to have to answer the point in hand. Yeah, the same way they clearly stopped me and said, look, we need to know what them man believe in. And you heard me respond. You didn't hear me say, no, sorry, I can't speak on it. No, sorry, it's a secret. No, sorry, it's a secret source. You didn't hear none of that talk. You heard me respond to it and give it clarity. The same way, as I said, a day in between this kicking off on Facebook, I was on Sarnetta TV with Sarnetta, speaking in front of the people. Yeah, however many hundreds or thousands of people who have seen that video as well, where I'm clearly stating the premise of the debate. Yeah, Sarnetta himself asked me the same question about you guys. What do you adhere to? What are you coming from? And I say again, African spiritual systems to make sense. Yeah, so again, there's more than enough there for people to attach their wagon to. And if they need to go into attack mode, go into attack mode. But you're not dealing with it. So from that aspect, as I said, you're not being men about it. Yeah, you're being boys about it. All that Facebook ranting, but you can't pick up the phone to me directly, who again, you should be talking to get talking to your fellow combatants. That's one thing. Whatever beef he wants to have with you and Callum is one thing. But from the moment Black Ice TV, the moderator, and tries to contact people and say,
let me just say to you though, Richie, he said that you have no integrity. That's what he said on my.
Listen, again, this is why I had to come on and do this little show. I'm not a YouTube ranter. I don't do single videos. People are not used to hearing me do that. I thought about doing it, but then I said, you know what? That's why we need to come together and do this show. And again, for the people, we're going to do more because right now we're going through some technical difficulties. So when I'm back on my computer as well, we're going to do something. Yeah, and we're going to go in.
Let me say this before
Yeah, go on, Phil. Go on, Phil.
I think they felt.
Richie, mute your mic, please, bro.
I think they felt it was burning on them. They probably felt like they got tricked. That's just what I'm gathering, because the first round would have been about them defending their belief system, and then the second round would have been you and them. So they was like, dang, like, you know.
Yeah, but here's my thing though, Phil. Right? Here's my thing, right? If you got the truth, that's it. It shouldn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter. If you got the truth, then you got the truth, right? Like
that comes down logic. He coming from the aspect where the phenomenon, even though it defies the laws of physics, is still accepted. So, you know,
I mean, I think essentially they know they're on shaky ground,
yeah,
and they don't want anybody exposing it.
Well,
so I mean, for me, you have to think that these people have built a whole community, right? They built a whole community based off this stuff. They built a whole community based on a shaky foundation. And all it really takes is for somebody to get into their community and just start exposing the foundations of what they have. And I think they've got more to lose, right? They've got more to lose than they have to gain by debating somebody who can actually expose their foundations. And I think within me, after seeing what happened with Bashir, they saw that.
Well, you basically telling somebody your way of thought was wrong. The way you brought your kids up under this was wrong. And a lot of people don't take to it that way, even if you put it in a nice way, because it's personal and something for them. Quick example, right? A guy came to my house wanting to sell some vacuum cleaners, you know, those floaty type, but you know, the ones that's heavy duty that cost like $2,000, right? And you know what he said to me? He said, "Hey, you know, I'm here. I'm selling vacuums. I bet you I could find dirt in your house." You know what he basically told me? I bet you dirty. So I was like, "You gotta start some bitch." Oh, you know, that's not how you get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with the way they be telling them, "Hey, why is this inconsistent with logic? Why is this inconsistent with logic? Hey, why is this? So why is your prophet able to do this? These prophets can't do that. Why?" So you basically breaking them down. Even if you're nice about it, they bought their whole family off of it. They basing their lineage off of it. It's hard to tell them to detach, especially coming from their background, if they believe, because it's mental and it's psychological. If they believe this same faith system has brought them from going to jail, death, and things like that, even worse to hell. This is what they. All right,
hang on there a minute, Phil. Let me get back to Richie. Richie.
And with that being said,
you're gonna be gone, yeah, Phil?
Yeah, Scholar Gang.
All right, Scholar Gang.
Big up, Phil. Big up, Phil.
All right, Phil. We'll catch you, man. Yeah. So, Richie, what's next, man? Brother. What's next?
Bro, you know what's next? Trying to organize the next debate.
Well, it can't be with me, bro, because it seems like everyone's scared. So it can't be with me because it seems like everyone's scared. So you're gonna have to get someone else, bro.
Well, again, you know, you still got a lot of people that think they know. There's still a lot of naysayers out there. And you know what? Again, let me take the moment to big up Bashir one more time, because again, I'm so glad that on their show, I bigged him up, even though they was running him, because what I said on their show stands even more now when I'm saying too many men like to speak. They got jokes, but only a few people can step up and actually do the debate on the day, Yeah, and then them man was running joke on Bashir. Yeah, he's only got little heart. Well, if Bashir's got little heart, then you man got no heart. Yeah, none. So again, more evidence of the cowardice of ISUPK.
I mean, that's a big shot. Just for the promoter, Phil. You know? Promoter's not supposed to chat like this, bro.
When people flop the public and cheat us out of, again, good information, good conversation. And again, let me just draw the people's attention, because I don't want to get caught up in the narrative of this back and forth. Because when I was on their show, I was very clear to talk about the remit of Black Eyes TV 7. And that was to spark positive conversation within the Black community so we can work out how best to live and govern ourselves. That was the purpose. So for those reasons is why I'm upset and I'm having to speak in this way. That's why when he tries to use terms like Black Eyes TV with no integrity, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Don't take the piss. Because again, I know I've spoken to you and conducted myself at the highest level within this conversation. And I'm just happy that, again, I wrote things down and it was all time stamped. And again, I know what I'm doing when I'm coming on their show. So again, cowardice of ISUPK, evidented, documented, yeah, and exposed. Yeah, and as I said, Black Eyes TV, the doors are still open. Yeah, if ISUPK feels like they want to come around, it can still happen. The pre-shows can run. Yeah, we can do this, sit down and talk. They can redesign some questions, but I know it's not going to change the weather. They're still going to be boxed in. There's nowhere to go. Yeah, nowhere.
All right. Well, listen, let's hope, that we can get something else going soon. All I'm saying is, bro, is that it's going to be a interesting trip to New York next month. It's going to be an interesting.
Yeah, that's right. And that's why, again, I had to do this video. So again, when they see me, where everyone's looking in each other's eye like men, innit? Yeah, I don't want to be getting there and then it's some sideways talk. Understand from now, yeah, ISUPK ran away because they didn't want to get their ass bus from the UK all the way back to 125th Street. Real talk. And again, for the people that know, Divine Prospect, Brother Jabari, Sarnetta, Tahaka Bay, yeah, these are just some of the names. Brother Konsu from Team Osiris, Unc knows about it. Everybody knew what time it was. Shout out to Sister Sapphire. Everyone knew what time it was, and that's why their arseholes went up and suddenly they're not interested in this debate, because they would have got tore up and had their peers all around them critiquing exactly what kind of bullshit they would have come out with. And again, I'm sure we would have all laughed. We would have all caught a laugh joke. You know, I like Katazan and Tazaria. They're the Starsky and Hutch of the Hebrew world, isn't it? When they're reading their scriptures and going back and forth, it's all fun. It's all fun. I know we would have laughed, but I know you would also got your ass bust because you don't have them true answers. And I know that Abrahamic faith wouldn't have stood the test of time. That's why, again, you know what's funny? When I was on the Sarnetta show, Sarnetta asked me, what do you guys believe in? The moment I said African spiritual systems, Sarnetta's response was, you're going to bust them man's ass. Oh, man, you're going to tear them man's ass up. That was Sarnetta's response to letting him know our position on where you guys are coming from. So, you know, the people knew. Everybody knows. Yeah, the door's still open. Whoever wants to step up, Moors, you know, whoever. for a build, for the debate. The camp's still ready. Black Ice TV7 doors are still wide open, ready to receive. Yeah. So again, from there, it is what it is.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it, bro. Like, we just had to do this just to let the people know exactly what went down. We had to play them the interview so exactly they could hear what was said. And yeah, bro. Thanks for coming on, Rich, man. And I'm hoping the people understand now, because I know some people are disappointed, man. People were inboxing me and stuff, like, really disappointed and stuff. So, like I said, family, it's not down to me, right? It's not down to me, and you know it's not down to me.
There's the next one coming. Everybody hold fast. We're in the wings. We're working on some more debates, some more builds. So just keep subscribing to Sarah Garvey. Keep subscribing to Black Ice TV7, and the information will be coming. The more debates will be on the horizon. We will be keeping it moving. And again, shout out to ISUPK for being the cowards that you are. Yeah, you're not warriors. You're not the house of truth. Yeah. And if you want to rectify that, if I'm wrong, come and rectify it. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong in it. Yeah. My computer's down today, but trust me, I'm going to get working. I'm going to run a show. All my American boys out there, all my American brethren, as I said, all that list I gave, I'm going to be getting everyone on at some point, and we're going to do a proper panel show with less of this hullabaloo and technicals, and we're going to really go in, and we're going to let their peers comment on the situation so far, yeah? We're going to let their peers tell us about the integrity of ISUPK and how they go on, yeah? That conversation is still to come. So don't worry, people. Watch this space. There's more to come, yeah? This ain't over. This ain't over, because I'm not happy talking into my phone right now. I need to be on my computer. I need to be reading the chat. Like, I can't even see the chat room right now.
Listen, trust me, bro. The chat room's going, they're giving me joke right now because they're saying you're going in on them, bro.
Right. Good. Don't worry, people. There's more to come. Yeah, there's more to come. And look out for me on Sarnet TV, because the next time he runs a show, I'm going to be jumping on the blower, and I'm going to be calling into that show. I'm going to be exposing them, man, on that side of the wall and talking the exact same talks with the exact same timeline. Yeah, referencing the same videos again. So just stay tuned, people. This thing's going to go off. And again, I wish my boy Callum was on right now. I don't know where you are, Callum. Yeah, but again, they were talking about you too, brother. Yeah, you should be holding the line right now. I don't know what's going on, but next show, I expect to see you, bruv. Yeah, I'm calling you. Yeah, I'm calling the whole team out. Yeah, so that's all I got to say.
All right.
Big up to the chat room.
Listen, family, thank you for tuning in. Big up Black Ice TV7, big up Fifth Avenue Phil. Right, big up Callum L. And yeah, family, we're going to do this again. All right. Peace, family. Peace.